Slick. Let's get Big Lil Vest.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you, brother?
All right. I'm just wanted to share two opinions. I'm on my way to work, and I wanted to shout out from Detroit, Michigan, your hometown, by the way.
Yes,
And I
sir.
just wanted to also say I love you both. But two points. As far as with the hip hop being mainstream in the Olympics, do you think when it comes down to like the final two, they're gonna crown a white person over a black person, or however the term is? And as far as the second point, I shared a topic. I found that they still got slavery on the ballot in 5 states: Alabama, Oregon, and a couple other states. I wanted to hear your opinion, or have you heard anything on that? And that's it.
Thank you, brother. I've heard a little something about it, but I got to look more into it. I got to look more into that, but I have heard some things about it. Let's get this sister here, the escape artist, Kima Khan. Hop on, Kima Khan. You want to turn your microphone on, unmute yourself, ma'am. Kima Khan, you want to unmute your microphone, ma'am. If you can unmute your microphone, that would be great. All right. While we're waiting on
Hey,
the
hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
Doing very well. So my name is Kimberly, and I just had a question about just the FBA and like, what is your political ticket for this upcoming election? What are some candidates that I could look for that's vested in foundational Black America? And maybe to solve the sabotaging of the music culture, can one of us start a music company for just foundational Black artists of that nature?
Well, the
I
thing
don't know if
is,
you guys are. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, that's a very now. Where are you from, by the way? You got a gazillion flags on your thing. Where are you from?
Yeah, so I've been doing an ancestry kind of like research because I came to the States via Brooklyn, New York, from the Virgin Islands, like
Mm-hmm.
back in the early 90s. So I'm currently living in Charlotte, North Carolina, but from my ancestry, I've learned that we were taken from Nigeria, Mali, and the Benin, and so I'm just learning.
Yeah.
My family is actually still in the British Virgin Islands,
Mm-hmm.
and through some, I understand that we are like, as our last names are Freeman, we are former slaves.
Yeah.
So I've been living here in America practically all my life. I'm having to deal with like the separatism, and I'm just trying to find where is the Black Party at,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a Black engineer as well, and I'm in corporate America, and white supremacy is very, you definitely need a break like from it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to connect with my community and get somewhere where there's vested interest for me to build generational wealth and to raise healthy children. So I join these spaces because your spaces are more sophisticated because you don't ramble like Bobby Hemmett, or you're not political like Blue Pill and all those other kind of conscious speakers. You actually are documenting the history so that we can win further down. So I'm just trying to see how you guys are being set up.
Yeah. And Bobby Hemmett and Blue Pill, and those are some thorough brothers. Let's get that straight. They're very
Yeah,
thorough.
that wasn't a
But
diss. That wasn't
right,
a
right.
diss. I'm just,
But but I,
they
right.
haven't. Yeah.
But I want you to understand, and there's a few things you touched on as far as starting a record label. You have to understand a lot of foundational Black Americans started record labels, Motown and
Okay.
so many. I mean, come on, we started some of the biggest record labels, and a lot of us were sabotaged after starting these labels. Our brother Sam Cooke, when he started a label that was going to be independent and he was going to work with a lot of FBA artists, and he signed Muhammad Ali, he mysteriously got killed after so many threats.
Yeah, that's so and it's in the insurance policies. I bet that they sign with these record labels,
Yeah,
but that is completely rumored, and I'm just putting that is not fact. I haven't researched that, but it's just completely coincidental. But maybe if
yeah.
we could start with this type of community, a music label that has a vested interest in sustaining the livelihood of its artists or
Hmm.
something of that. That's I'm trying to see who is doing that.
Thank you. Okay, let me land your plane because she's one of those folks that'll kind of cut you off. Let me make a point. All right, when something keeps happening over and over again, it ain't that many coincidences in the world. All right, when you see the same thing happening over and over again, I'm talking about almost every single black independent music label has either been sabotaged or they've been investigated by the feds. I'm talking about damn near without exception. You name me a black music label that wasn't investigated or somehow sabotaged. I'm going to let's not even get into hip hop. Damn near every hip hop label, Sugar Hill Records, they were under indictment in the 80s. Ruthless Records, Death Row Records, um, Luther Campbell, he's not FBA, but his label, the feds were on him. Jay Prince, they've been on Jay Prince for decades. Um, um, Murder Inc., Irv Gotti and those guys, they had them under federal indictment. So, yeah, we've done that. And we have to understand when we do it, we get sabotaged. So we can't ignore how white supremacy plays a hand in that. That's why we always have to be on code so that we can kind of look out for each other when we are sabotaged by the dominant society. So we all just got to be on code as far as that. Let's get some more people in here. Let's see. Keisha. What's up, Keisha? Let's get Keisha in here. Let's get some more women in here. All right, Keisha, hop on, man.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you, Keisha?
Hey, Tariq, how are you?
I'm good, beloved. What city you
I'm
in?
in Baltimore.
There you go. What's on your mind, man?
Okay, I just wanted to say that everything you've been saying has been on point as far as like Kool Herc and um as far as hip hop, because I'm
Yes.
actually married to someone that lives in the Bronx, and he was a young kid actually helping Kool Herc take the speakers down to the park. Yep. And
Mm.
he grew up on Cedric Avenue in the Bronx, and he has a lot of affiliation in hip hop today. He was DMX Former's road manager, and everything that you've been saying is the truth. Everything. He tells me all the stories about how he couldn't play that Jamaican music because they weren't trying to hear it. He would play James Brown. The cops would shut him down at a certain amount of time. It's just everything you've been saying is truthful, and because he was
Wow.
there, my husband was there.
How old is your husband now?
He is 58.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. So he that time. But anyway, tell your husband, give him a shout out, and much respect to y'all family. Let's get little light purple. That's your name, light perp. Light perp.
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, fam?
Yeah, what do you call it? What do you call it? Maybe a little tense, but before I get started, I wanted to ask about your films. Like, I know you have the hip hop film coming up next, but what about your historical stuff? Because I first got into you with Hidden Colors. So, like, you doing any Hidden Colors or
Well, we got
anything like
another
that
movie.
coming up?
Yeah, we got another movie possibly to be out by December called American Maroon. So that's a great historic piece. So that's going to be coming out soon. Now, where you from, brother? I hear an accent. Where you from?
Well, I'm from the Boston area, but I'm Liberian.
Iberian or Liberian?
Liberian.
Okay. When your family come over from Liberia?
They both came around the coup in the 80s.
Okay. And how old were you? Or were you born
Born
here?
92. Yeah,
Okay, so
I was
you were
born here.
born. Okay, got it. Okay, so what's on your mind?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, why don't you try to look for more, like-minded individuals that are, focused on positivity as opposed to, on certain platforms. Like I remember when you did Ism Radio, like that was mostly all positive, but I feel like sometimes you focus on more people you disagree with.
Well, no, sometimes we don't want an echo chamber. I would like for people to come in and bring different views and bring certain topics that we can kind of look at both sides about. And I'm not here to bash anybody or beat up on anybody. If anybody wants to call up and they have um, a logical perspective about how they get down, that's fine. So
Yeah,
I
like when
want.
I hear you on other platforms, you're always great, but it's just more so on the Twitter world. But I know this is a toxic world, but
But in the over here in Twitter space, it gets raunchy over here, and we turn in. Sometimes it gets into a roast space. Sometimes people call up and they want to roast and troll, and then shake it off, and then get back to some serious stuff. So we have a space where we can get away with stuff like that here. That's what makes it great, and everybody can dust off and shake hands, and then possibly build and break bread later on down the line. Now, there's some people saying that you have said you've justified. Did you justify those African women not hiring foundational Black Americans to work in their braid shops?
I don't know the situation with that. I don't know
Okay.
the situation with that, but you could say I did justify. I asked in the situation that like in a family business, would people be mad at someone in a Chinese or an Italian restaurant for not hiring someone that wasn't of that ilk?
Okay. So it's justified to look out for people from your lineage because they're not family. They're people who are just from that lineage that they're hiring. Because everybody's not related to each other in many of those businesses, but it'll be people from that same lineage. And you think that's justified, right?
In certain situations, I think it's justified, as well as for FBAs.
Yeah, so yeah, it seems like people have a problem when we say, hey, we're going to just look out for FBAs right now as far as us getting tangibles and us making sure other FBAs are good. Why do you think so many people from your community have a problem with that?
I'm not sure why they do, in except for maybe just fear of what could come from it. But I don't know what that would be because, like I said, I'm from here, and I kind of have a different perspective because I'm Liberian. But at the same time, I think you guys should put yourself at the forefront, like especially because most likely the people in your family and your friends will be people that have the same background as you. That should be your priority first and foremost.
Hmm.
But after that, to me, black first, period.
Hmm. Hmm.
But you should definitely
Um,
put, BA first.
right now, because a lot of people are saying that you're kind of known in some of these circles, and
Oh
you've
yeah,
been
it's been
talking
getting hot. The
recently.
football season hasn't gotten started yet, so I've been kind of bored.
Okay,
And I'm a
so now
big
what?
music
Now,
fan. The hip hop
okay, now
combo got me
people.
started a little.
Okay, so what problem do you have with foundational Black Americans? People are saying that you actually have a problem
Oh
with
no,
FBA. What is that?
no! I don't got no problem with nobody. Even right now, what do you call it? Tomorrow, I'm about to show with my boys, like little Caribbean Africans, FBA. We all about to chill, watch football when it gets started. I just have a problem with people that seem like they're trying to cause division, and that's not you, but that's some of the people I see around you. That's why I still like, why don't you look for more like-minded individuals? Because when I see you on interviews, like there's very few things you say when I see you on interview platforms that I disagree with or ism, and you're hilarious. Like the Umar situation had me dying for weeks.
Yeah, but you saying we start division, but sir, the division comes from your homeland in a major way. That's where the division is. Y'all come from a culture of massive division.
I
The
never
stuff that was going on in
Africa.
Liberia,
I'm just with
you
I
what?
never been in Africa.
Don't do that. Y'all do when people start pointing out the real get down. Well, I ain't never really been over
I never.
there.
I
No,
was
no,
born and raised in America, so I just know the Liberians that I'm around in my life.
your lineage. All right, but you're still a Liberian. That's your lineage. That is your lineage, and it's hell over there. Oh, I know about Liberia. General butt naked, the cannibal, they kill people
That
and eat
dude is
their
the
hearts.
clown.
They were
But
doing.
John Amos is still over there right now. Like he went, and Bill Russell was living there for a period. But before
Mm-hmm.
the war,
Mm-hmm.
it was still like even after slavery ended, people were still going to Liberia, even though not in bulk, but just because like is it ever gonna change here? John Amos is still there right now, actually. My cousin. So
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not saying it's not
Mm-hmm.
perfect. There's a lot of trust me. When I get started, like even our president, there's problems I have with our president. Like this dude is more focused on making music and building stadiums and chilling with other foreigners and building the country. Like I'm not saying everything we do is right. Like I have a lot of
Right, but let's be good. But yeah, y'all can't say that we're divisive because the division over there is deadly, and unfortunately, people come over here with that same mentality and try to impose it on us, and we have every right to say, "Nah, we don't want you to have that kind of energy against us." So we're calling that out, and we're saying, "Hey, if we're going to um, have a coexistence, you're going to have to respect our lineage as well."
But can,
You feel
can
me?
we? Yeah, I feel you. But can we also personalize it too? Like, just not put it on entire groups, just put it on the individuals or that are specifically doing it. There's like another thing with this Akata situation. Like, Liberians they don't use that word. I never heard that word in my life. Like, I know
But no,
Nigeria that is up and down there, and some
they're
Ghanaians, but we can't act like Kenyans are saying Akata.
no, but Kenyans, they got their own
Yeah, they
little
got their
words
own.
over there in East Africa. Yeah, they got their own words for us, and that's the crazy thing. You go all over Africa and you go to different parts, and everybody got some kind of janky word for
I
us,
haven't heard one
and
from Liberians.
we're the least of your worries. And in Liberia, let's be clear, because I know I've helped the girl get back to Liberia because some white people kidnapped her ass basically, and I sent that sister back
Good job.
and helped her reunite with her family. She told me, "Hey, she's like, Tariq, I'm gonna be real. The people over here really have a disdain for foundational Black Americans for some reason. She don't know why." And I'm like, I don't know why either, because we ain't doing nothing to you. We ain't doing shit to y'all over there. You're sitting over there hating on us for no reason. So that type of energy we can't have. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right, brother. All right, but thank you so much,
Yeah, no
brother. You
problem.
be
Take
good.
it easy.
All right, let's get some sense. Okay? Homeland. Now, why Homeland is this? When I see profiles like this, Homeland, I can already tell just by the picture. Homeland, hop on. Is this Miss the Booty?
No, my name is
Uh,
Shirley. I'm
there,
South African.
there she go. I knew it was you. What's going
And
on?
I just want to talk about Tara Perry because people need to know about her. Everything you said about her is so true. She a cool, she a big cool, you know. And I did some research on her and everything. And she got a white man, she got a white boyfriend and everything. And the Tyrone nigga that was here earlier, that
Is,
scheming the black community, he in Paris. And
is that
he cash apping her all this money to send her nudes, and yet she holding spaces about you, Tariq, saying all these bad, nasty.
is that supposed to be a Southern accent? My God, you've been trying to practice your accent and it's not working, dear.
I'm
Uh,
gonna have to do better.
no,
I'm
ma'am.
trying my best.
Now you got the FBA family get your page, your original page deleted. What happened?
No, I got 15 pages. They got one down. Got
I
14
know,
to go.
I know, dear. I know.
14 to go.
Okay. Ma'am, can you roll your windows up, please? I don't know what's going on. Can you roll your Uber windows up, please? Are you still here, dear?
It's me, honey. I'm here.
Okay. Okay, just roll your windows up. And turn your music down, please. Anyway, all right, dear. Anyway, thank you so much. Get out of here. Okay. Pipe. Let's get some more folks in here. Lord. All right, let's get a couple of more people in here. How long have I been on? I ain't gonna be on here all damn day. All right, let's get Daniel Emery in here. Let's get Daniel Emery.
Hi, Marcus.
Daniel Emery, hop on, brother.
How you doing, Marcus?
Okay, I'll be that. What's wrong with ain't nothing wrong with that. I'll be Marcus for the day. What you gonna do about it but
I
whine?
know your real name. Anyway, so I was wondering. I understand
Sure
that
you
you'd
do.
be.
Okay, sure you do.
I
Sure you
understand.
do.
What's up?
Yeah, you understand I did what, sir? What did I do?
No, I just have a quick question. And my question
Go ahead.
is that so the topic is on hip hop music, correct? And
Okay, now Daniel, where you from? Wait, first of all, Daniel, where are you from?
Bermuda.
Bermuda. Okay. Are you in the States now, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. But you're welcome. I thank my family for helping you flee here. But go ahead, sir.
No, Bermuda's a pretty well developed country. But anyways, so
But you're not there. But go ahead. But you're not there. But go ahead.
yeah, I'm here for vacation. All right. So
Oh yeah. And that vacation is going to last for life. But go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
right. So I've been wondering, Tariq. So I understand that you've had a bit of a rap career yourself. Now, as a failed rapper, are you qualified to talk about hip
Mm-hmm.
hop music,
Mm-hmm.
Marcus?
Because if you have to go 20 or 30 years to find something I failed at, that means I'm winning, sir. You're failing now because you fled. See, that makes us different.
No, I
See how
didn't
that
fled.
works?
I'm a multicultural man, so I live in different places. Whereas most
No, you
FBAs don't
no,
even
you're
have
not.
passports.
No, you're not, sir. Sir, we do have passports. We just don't flee like you. When we go on vacation, we bring our ass back home. We don't stay forever and leech off the people like you, sir.
Well, I mean, what percentage of you guys have passports? Let's start there.
A lot of us do.
Oh, a lot. Oh, you
We have
can't think of a
passports.
number, Marcus.
I don't care about the number. Enough of us do, Umbutu, and we travel and we come home. You see how that works? We don't go leech off the people and be jealous of them once we get there.
No, Marcus, that's not how it is.
Yes, it is. That is how it is. And the Marcus thing, that doesn't offend me.
Your name is
That doesn't
Marcus
offend me.
Sanders. Now,
No, prove it.
all right, let's go onto your
Prove it.
Facebook with
Mm-hmm.
your biracial wife, who's non-FBA.
Okay. My wife is FBA,
Her,
and my wife is FBA,
she has a
and
wife.
you're not.
She has a. Isn't her mother white and living with you?
Um,
Oh
and her wait, living. Are you fantasizing about a white woman living in my house? Is that your fantasy,
no,
sir?
there's
And
pictures. It's well
yeah,
documented, Marcus.
you're
Marcus,
fantasizing,
Marcus. All right,
Umbutu. Umbutu, you're fantasizing about a white woman living in. That's your fantasy. You're one of them niggas who was crying over the queen dying, weren't you? Yeah, you come from those countries where you are sitting up here crying over the queen. You're imagining the
Bermuda's the
queen
sixth
of
richest
England.
country in the world.
You're imagining the queen of England is in my house. That's why you're jealous, because you're imagining the Queen of England is over here, dude. So you can come cry over her. That's your fantasy, Umbutu.
Marcus Sanders,
So,
if this was real life, your
um,
DNA would be on my foot right now. Understand that.
sir, I would kick the curry goat out your fucking stomach if you ever think about lifting a finger on me. I would,
Understand, Marcus. I'm not the.
I would slap your hairline back in order if you ever think about laying one of your little ashy Joel off encrusted fingers on me, sir. That would never happen.
Marcus,
So,
I'll put the Mac game and I will pimp slap you and walk away and then spit in your face and disrespect you. Understand that? Do you understand
no,
that, Marcus?
you, sir. I would take the hamster out your bussy and take it to a pet shop and get top dollar. So you're not going to do anything, sir. You're very moist. I can hear your lisp. You got little rodents running around your Bucci cat right now, and you ain't going to bust a grape. You're talking to me while laying on your stomach on a hammock somewhere in the project, sir. You're not going to do anything, Ubuntu. But go ahead.
Understand, Marcus? I will do a
Hmm.
home invasion of your house, wear night vision goggles, come to your house, smack your wife on the ass and tell her to make me a sandwich. Understand that?
And, sir, I would call immigration, and they would ride up on a donkey and beat you just like they did that Haitian man. And you'd be calling us, Tariq, come help because I'm getting beaten. You'd be crying, begging for me to come help, and I wouldn't come help. You understand that?
Understand, Marcus? I
Hmm.
will. Your wife will be the one bailing me out after I tell her to make me a sandwich because I've emasculated you. Understand that? Your DNA.
And I would get your ashy grandmother and put her in some high heel flip flops and put her on the Bermuda dirt road hose stroll and have her make me $8 in your money, because that money ain't got no fucking value over here. So I would get $8 in her hoeing, and I would use that money to buy a chalupa. All right, go ahead.
Our dollar is worth the same amount as the U.S. dollar. It's actually tied to the U.S. dollar. You know
Oh
that.
no,
You
it's not.
straight
Oh
up
no,
use
stop,
Google.
stop it. Your ass fled because your money ain't worth a damn, and you over here eating off us. You're welcome, Umbutu.
Yes,
Go
I'm the
ahead.
one. I'm the one that's patroning your strip clubs, giving FBA women jobs while they're on the pole. Understand that what they do.
Sir, all you're doing is getting their thongs musty after they give you a lap dance, and they have to use the tip money to buy Woolite and other fabric fresheners in order to get that smell off of their laps. But go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Well, it's too bad they couldn't really do anything else. They have to sell with my mushy with my must. Then maybe they should get jobs, Tariq.
Like the women from your homeland that be slinging bussy at the airport for the first white man who arrives on a plane. But go ahead, go. You tell us about your culture, sir.
Now, understand, Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to now address me as Mr. Emery, because in real life you wouldn't keep this energy. Understand, you're a
What
bitch. I,
what would you do? Tell me what you do, butter.
listen, you're not only will your DNA be on the bottom of my shoes. I'll
You
pimp slap you.
okay? You can't even speak English that well, sir. You need to take some more community classes because you can't even get the words out. Ubuntu, come on, brother. Let's get it together. Now, what would you do?
Now, now, I'll smack you. I'll give you first. I'll deliver a nice body shot, right? FBA style, Floyd Mayweather style. Then I'll say that I'm TBE, and then what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to call the police, right? Before you can call immigration on me, right? Or what was the word that you used? What's the word? What was before you call immigration on me? I forget what they're called. Begins with I. All right. Are you interrupting a black king, Marcus?
Daniel, roll your windows up, sir. Can you roll your windows up, sir?
I got the air conditioner on.
Okay, sir, you can't deliver Uber with goat fur on people's French fries, sir. That's not sanitary, and you're going to get fired. You can't do that.
Right, but Marcus, you've delivered COVID all over the world. The COVID came from FBA people.
Okay.
I call it the FBA plague.
Okay. Anywho, you got any more material? You're running out of material, brother.
Yes,
That's right.
yes, Marcus Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't think you're qualified to talk about your hip hop music, considering you yourself are a failed rapper, which means other FBA people don't even listen to you.
But but sir, I didn't fail at fleeing. You fled, sir. You fled. And speaking of music, let's play a hit from your community. Government, the government, it's the government, it's the government.
Marcus, Jack Harlow, a white boy, is a successful rapper. You let a white boy be a successful rapper before you.
It's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government.
Look, don't make me ping in Jack Harlow in here to play Big Bang, Take Little Bang.
Government, it's the government, the government.
All the FBA. I will ping in Jack Harlow, and we'll play Big Bang, Take Little Bang. Okay.
Okay. Umbutu,
Jack
you good,
Harlow,
man?
There's white boys out here that.
Okay. You're babbling at this point. Now you're getting boring. Now, Umbutu, now you sound like you need to go ahead and finish those DoorDash orders and then get back to your white boy toy. Because I'm pretty sure you had to spread that Bucci cat wide open to get a green card over here based on your lisp. And I don't knock anybody's lifestyle. But anyway,
Marcus,
so you're from
don't
Bermuda.
mute me again. In real
I'm
life, you
muting
can't mute me.
So yeah, you're from Bermuda, right? And your bussy is like the Bermuda Triangle because they run up in you and they disappear, nigga. So anyway, so you and your Bermuda bussy can get the hell on up out of here, sir. You have a great day. All right, get your ass out of here. Objects fly in your Bucci cat and it's never seen again, nigga. You got a mystery Bucci cat. Lord, these tethers. Lord, these tethers. Anyway. Anywho, I've been on here long enough. Let me go in here and see what's going on in the Crizzo. Anyway, y'all, I'll be on here all day chopping it up with the family. But anyway, yeah, it's been real. We had a great conversation. I might go on later. We'll see. Anyway, I say Puppy Akute and Lila Vuve to the family. You guys be good. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Tariq Radio, and I'm going to holla. Peace.